Hi Robert, it's Doug. I'm just making a short video here to show you how I pick out images and how I crop them, and you'll be able to. This is a fairly simple thing, so you should be able to learn it, and it'll give you a little more freedom when you get an idea or a desire to maybe change some of the images, swap some out later on. This will allow you to do that on your own. I was writing an email, and then I just thought, why not just make a video here for 5 or 10 minutes, and it'll explain everything and show you what I mean. I think what you should get in the habit of doing is, you asked about the keyword list, if you should be doing anything with that. I would say right now, just kind of look over the words and the phrases, and find a part of the day, maybe the first part of the day or whenever you want to do it, where you spend maybe 15 minutes to a half hour just running those words and seeing what comes up on a regular type of search, seeing if your company comes up on the first page, and if it's not coming up, pay attention to the first 10 listings there, because those are the competitors that you have that are on that first page. So start to just go into it with, I'd like you to go into it without you feeling like you need to know anything in particular. I think if you just do that on a regular basis with different word combinations, and then you open up a few of these websites and let's say learn. Now, I ran Energy Broker right here, and as you can see, you're number 2 on this page. I don't know if you knew you were that, but you are getting indexed, and you are coming up on some of these keywords that I've picked out. Now, if we look at some of the other ones here, this is a type of thing that I would say would be a good idea for you to do. Look at their sites. This one is using a WordPress theme that I happen to have. Interesting. So this company is using some of the resources that I have. And if you go over to the right, left or right side and right click, you'll get a little sub menu here, and you'll want to hit View Page Source. And just kind of at near the top of any page, not so much the case with WordPress type of sites, they'll be sort of spread out like this, but you might run into the meta name, keyword, and description right here. And it would just be a good idea to check out their meta tags. Just see what they have as opposed to you. Now, the description tag is the most important thing. That's what we're going to write very soon here. And that really is, the crawlers put a lot of emphasis on that. You'll notice the keyword section really doesn't have that many keywords on a global basis. And that's because as time has gone on, the robots really put more emphasis on what keywords are attached to each individual page. They don't like to see just 100 keywords there and they're repeated on every single page. That doesn't give them a sense of indexing a website, so that if a person types in a couple keywords that relate to a particular page, they want that user to be able to go right to that page. The old way really just brought you to the site, but no idea where the subject he was thinking of getting information on is within the site. So that's one thing. Look at View Source. Just kind of look at the site quickly, give it a little pro-con if it's better than our site. Just specifically, maybe let's discuss it. If there's something on another site that you like, we should maybe emulate within our own style. This is the kind of thing that you should get used to doing. If we go back to our search page, we see you here, and of course that's pretty good, right on number 2. So you are catching some traffic. The other thing I want you to do with regard to the pictures in the new setup that we have, use this word and then switch it to images. And then one other thing, if you're on Google, go down here to where it says any size, large, medium icon, click on larger than, and then select the 2 megapixel size, or even go to 4. One of these two. If not very many pictures come up on the 4, go to 2. And let's just look at what we get. So what we see here are pictures that are at least 1600 pixels wide. My monitor here is 1900 pixels wide. Most monitors are somewhat smaller than that. Your typical one today, I think, is around 1300 pixels. So what you want to find are images that are going to be at least, I would say, 1500 up to 2000 pixels wide, so that it goes. I would like each of these pictures to go all the way across the complete width of the window that it's in, and not run out of real estate and suddenly go to the black or white background. I like it to be like that. Now, if you're picking, on this thing we're seeing, I put an energy broker, so we're seeing a lot of people here. But what you're really looking for are candidates for new inclusion, on that header section. And as I look around, I'm drawn to the ones that just have a visual impact, like this one here. You bring it up, it shows 1600 by 200. That's a good size. If we pop it all the way up, then we see we're in a position now where when you see it like this, you can basically drag it off onto your desktop, put it there, and I have a program that's actually free, and I can guide you to where you can download it. It's what's it called? Well, anyway, it's down here. I'll open it by simply double-clicking this. So here we are in this photo editor. It's not Photoshop, but it's actually very simple, and it's free, and it's easy to use for this specific thing. When you open it up, it'll open to full screen. If you hit return, it brings it back down to this size. But looking at it this way is good, and when you go up to the top here, it will show you, you'll have some other things here, and that black and white is actually what I look like. But anyway, so you see the image here, and this is real easy to do. So we know we got 1600 across, and we know that our other images, I don't really want to travel over there, but the other images are, if we do the crop tool, like so, we're going to be cropping this kind of like in this aspect ratio. You can sort of eyeball it and get a sense of where you're at with that. So this could be a candidate for a new picture. We could go a little fat on the height, and then it's 1600 wide because that's the minimum that it's got to be. You hit crop, and now you've got basically how you're going to upload it into the header. So that's how I pick images. I use keywords. I look for the ones that have that can be cropped in this narrow band, more or less like this. And when you put it in WordPress and upload it, it has a crunching sort of software that basically resizes it again, and it makes it fit. So it's you don't have to be exact. I range with this template between 1600 and 2000 wide, and this photo editor viewer, what have you, comes in really handy, and it's easy to use, and it's a good way to kind of like organize photos that you're going to use on the site anyway. I'll send you the link to it if you want to download it and play around with it, as long as you have a PC and not a Mac. So that's about it for now. I'll give you more specific direction on what we're going to be doing with the keywords. I'm just kind of establishing page hierarchy now, but I want to start rewriting the pages. So we're going to be pulling out a core list from that group, and then we're going to be taking from the core list groups of words that we feel are going to be appropriate to each singular page. And then we're going to kind of rewrite the text on each page, putting the keywords in there as much as possible and also in the front of the sentence rather than the middle. So that's going to be the strategy for this week, and I hope to get all the pages rewritten this week. And for the most part, the biggest decisions should be all settled by the end of the week as well, about how we're going to put the map in, what kind of video. I'll do another little video regarding how we're going to distribute videos. You would do the same exercise in looking for YouTube videos to choose as a favorite and get the link and just have it play in your site. As long as it's informational rather than competitive, that's how you really stock your videos into a website and really get it linked all over the place. Just put other people's videos in there. You're perfectly welcome to do that. You don't even need to download them or anything. You just get the get the link and put it in a player, and that's really easy to make. Have an instant video gallery. So that's it for now. I'll just save this and format it and put it in the email that I'm about to send. So talk to you later. Bye.